4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The biggest names in music.
Oh, wow.
Big names, big songs, big guests, big prizes.
Well, it's a big show.
The Big Show.
Put your hands together for the one and only
Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean.
That's what I'm talking about.
1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome to the Big Show, Monday's edition. And so every Monday, we bring on the one, the only Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dow. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good.
Not too bad.
We're good.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was okay. Not too bad. Pretty healthy. Just laying low. Nothing exciting. Same.
I need you now more than ever, Nat.
Oh.
Because I stepped on the scale yesterday, and I'm at my heaviest in 5 years.
Oh. Wow.
So remember the last time I said I stepped on the scale and I was like 80 and I'm aiming to hit like 78?
Yes.
Well, folks, I'm 86.5 now.
86!
No wonder I looked at myself in the mirror the other day. I'm like, are those man boobs?
Hey, Glenn, welcome to my weight group.
Well, you know what? Speaking of man boobs, you can show them off in one of our Big Show T-shirts if you'd like.
Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit more. We'll be giving away a Big Show customized T-shirt, right?
That's right. We're giving away just one Big Show customized T-shirt. So if you are a massive fan of the Big Show, it's super simple. All you have to do is tune in to our Facebook Live shows every day for this entire week. Watch it very carefully, and you'll notice a vinyl pop up. If you've seen our greatest hits of all time, a vinyl will pop up on our screen.
Which is on our screen right now.
Yeah, I see one on our screen right now.
It's on our screen right now. Okay,
I'm not
so
supposed to say anything, so
Oh. Okay, well, hint, it's on our screen right now. All right, then you have to keep count all week. So from 8 to 9 a.m. every day, keep a count of how many times that vinyl shows up. And then at the end of the week, on the 8th of October at 10 a.m., go to our Facebook page on OneFM 913, comment below the pinned video that you'll see at the very top. Comment below how many times you've seen the vinyl show up all week, and you'll win yourself a customized T-shirt from the Big Show.
So this is one right now.
One.
So this
is one that's on now.
Oh,
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Shh, don't tell anyone. All right, Natalie Dow is here to help you lose your weight, Glenn.
Yeah. So can I just let you guys in on what my plan is right now?
Yeah, sure.
So what I did was I went to my bathroom yesterday and I took a photo of myself. Yeah, without my shirt on.
Yeah,
of course, I was like, "Who are you?"
A before photo.
So yeah, a before photo. So I'm gonna go on a 28-day, intensive plan, and I'm following Natalie Dow's Rockstar Fit app. By the way, the 28-day workout. But on top of that, I went to buy a spin bike as well.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my plan. I'll help you with that as well.
Yeah. So I got a nice brand new Schwinn bike. They're gonna deliver it today.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do that for cardio, and I've got my treadmill as well at home. So I'm gonna be, doing that and some
weights.
some weights as well.
What about food?
Yeah.
I'm gonna starve myself.
It's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. There you go.
Yeah.
I realized what did me in, it's breakfast. I used to skip my breakfast and have an early lunch. Now I have breakfast at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Which is usually lontong or mee siam,
nasi lemak,
curry stingray.
yes, nasi lemak, curry
Duck
stingray,
rice.
and then at 12:30 I have another lunch.
Okay.
Right? So I've got to cut this whole eating
Don't have
at
breakfast.
9:30 out and then have
You don't have to cut it out. Just eat healthier.
It's impossible.
There's nothing healthy upstairs right here at
fruit.
SPH.
That's it. You can only do fruit.
Okay.
Fruit. You can do fruit.
So I think no problem. I know the issue. The issue is having a double breakfast. Or I'm having a double lunch, so to speak. So if I control that and I work out, I should be all right.
Okay,
So-
28 days.
Nat, do you
Yeah.
think
Days, let's see how
I'll
you
be
do.
able to lose 6 kilos in 28 days?
That's pretty aggressive. I mean, you can do it, but it is aggressive. So you want to make sure that you're losing body fat, not muscle during that time, and not just fluid as well. So, it needs to be a controlled amount that you're eating. You need to look at what you're eating instead of just cutting out meals. You should be looking at replacing them with something more healthy and even smaller servings rather than just cut out the meal altogether.
What's a realistic weight loss in 28 days, Nat?
It depends on your size. So, some people can do 1 kilo, but that's quite excessive. So half a kilo a week is pretty good if that's what you want to aim for. It shouldn't really be, for long-term weight loss, that's what you want to sit at, not really much more than that.
So half a kilo a week. So that's two kilos in your 28 days, which sounds about more realistic. So you can do 3 months, you'll lose that 6 kilos. Can you wait 3 months?
3 months?
Look at Glenn. He's like, I can't do anything for 3 months. Christmas is coming. How about that? Pay attention to your Christmas date.
Okay, we'll see. You know what? I'm gonna keep you guys posted. So next Monday, I'm gonna tell you guys how much weight I've lost.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now, for the record, I'm at 60.
Put it on the board.
86.5.
60.
Do we
I
get
like
to
that.
see the photos as well? Can you post
Yeah,
those?
do the before and after.
You
Oh my
really
God.
want to see that?
Oh
You really
my
want to see
God.
that?
Facebook will shut down this video, no?
Let me think about it.
It'll keep you honest.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's go to the Big Show TV, chat more with Nat, and also work out.
All right, here's Queen featuring David Bowie, Under Pressure on 1FM 91.3. I'm under pressure.
Alrighty.
6 kilos in 28
so
days.
what are we
man.
doing today, Nat?
We are doing a dumbbell workout. So if you don't have dumbbells at home, just grab some water bottles, which is just as good. But we're going to be doing. I'll just give you a quick run through some deadlifts. So legs a little bit further than hip width, and we'll just down and up. Next one we're going to do a knee drive, but on one leg only first. So back and up, just holding those dumbbells. If you want to add in a bicep curl, you can, but just focusing on one leg, and we'll do the other leg on the other side. Then overhead press, so not bending our knees, it's a strict press. So lock those knees out as we come up. Down for a Renegade Row. So this is plank position with your hands on the dumbbell and then a row each side. If it's too hard, drop to your knees and do it. And then finally, just grab one of the dumbbells or water bottles and a Russian twist. So really a massive, a good all body workout today, adding some resistance with the weights. So we're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's go. So nice and controlled. Keep those knees soft. They don't have to be locked out. And as you come up, make sure you're fully extending your hips. So you should feel it all the way down your butt and your hamstrings when you're doing this.
Can you use a kettlebell as well?
Absolutely, you can use a kettlebell. Anything with a bit of weight is fine. That's it.
On our Facebook page, everybody's saying, I also need to lose 6 kg.
By the way, I like your kettlebell introduction workout. By the way,
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, we're going to get ready. Just rest. We're going to get ready for those overhead press. Yeah, and these again, if you've got 2 kettlebells the same weight, you can use kettlebells here. Or you could do one arm at a time. All right, up we go. So full extension at the top. Really focus on squeezing that back together, as well as extending the arms.
Do we rotate our wrists?
Yes. So I'm rotating out, so it's parallel there, and then rotate.
How much are you lifting, Nat, on each arm?
These are only
50
7.5. Yeah.
7.5 on each one. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Angel has a 2 kilogram dumbbells.
No,
here.
I've increased. Yeah, two there. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, two there.
2
But
kilograms,
at home, I'm doing 4.
That's like
Yeah,
a
that's good.
Yeah.
pasta
Yeah.
packet. No?
That's like a what?
A packet of pasta, 2K.
Pass.
Or rice. Grab some rice bags. We're going to do the knee drive. So just pick one leg to work with. And just try and keep your balance on this. So we're going down and up. So back and up. And as I said, if you want to add a bicep curl, you can, but make sure that leg that's your planted leg is nice and strong. That's it. Feel the burn on this one, halfway, guys. You'll feel it mostly in the leg that's the planted one, not the one that's moving.
Right.
So good for your hips and glute strength.
Yep. Something I want to
Balance. Yeah.
And yeah, and for balance, as we get older, it's really important to keep that balance. Okay, the Renegade Rows. So,
Right. The program I'm going for with Nat is Rockstar Fit in 28 days. That's right. That's the one.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, send the pictures over.
yes.
You should do it before and after. You don't have to do it shirtless. Just do it in the same shirt, like a tightish shirt, and then do it 28
No,
days
topless,
later.
yes, of course.
No, I'd rather reveal my fat photo after I get fit.
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
can
yeah.
put my fit photo next to my fat
The
photo.
comparison.
Of course, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, but don't reveal it now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Yeah.
Do it front on and side on and back.
Ah, let's
I only
model
took-
it.
So you
Like-
want 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 photos.
So today you can have breakfast,
Maybe
so that
just-
you'll be bigger when you take your before.
Good job, guys. All right, we're on to the
Right.
last one.
Last
Let's
one.
do those.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
Who is supporting you?
No, I'm talking to like our
Oh, everybody
OneFM
else
fans
is-
who are working out at home right
I know
now.
Nina is so good. Good.
Nina's always working
it
out.
wasn't talking to yourself, it sounded
Yeah,
like. Okay,
Very
guys.
interesting. Jill has come across on our Facebook page and go, glad you finally realized you have man boobs, Glenn.
Oh my God, finally.
I never had man boobs, really.
No, you never did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat, is there a regression for Russian twists?
Yes, put your feet on the ground. And if you don't want to use a weight to go side to side, don't use a weight.
What about someone who has a bad back, though? Because I've tried that before when my back was
When
hurting
it's
and it's not,
yes,
not
don't
great.
do them. Just do a, yeah. If you can, just maybe do a crunch
Okay.
like that. Yeah, Russian twist, not so good. All right, guys, that is it. Well done.
Wow, well
Right.
done.
You know what I'm excited about as well for your Rockstar Fit app, Nat?
30 seconds.
This particular Rockstar Fit in 28 days, right? It has nutrition guides, which is
Yeah.
There you
great.
go.
Yeah,
It's
that's
got
what you
some
need.
recipes and things in there too. So
Okay.
Oh, recipes, Glenn. That means you're going to have to cook.
Well,
Cook and
I'll go through it. You know, I'm desperate now. I'll do
Okay.
anything. And 56 workouts as well.
Wow.
yes.
You'll never be bored.
56
So you can do, there's different levels. So if you want to do, like, don't do the easy ones, do the more advanced ones.
Okay.
Oh.
And this is once a day.
In 3.
Yes, so there's something to do every day.
I'll do it twice a day.
Wait, I'll go back on
Okay,
that
here we
first.
Van Halen, you really got me right here on The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is Rockstar Arms Natalie Dow, who just went through the first set of workouts. And we certainly hope you enjoyed working out with Natalie from wherever you are right now. You know, because sometimes we need that extra push.
Yes.
We do.
Yes, absolutely. Natalie, I noticed that whenever you work out on our Big Show TV, you don't wear shoes. For me, when I'm working out at home, some moves are okay without shoes, but I feel that putting on shoes for me keeps my balance a little bit better for some. So what's the importance of choosing the right pair of shoes?
Yeah, it's something that people don't do very well still. So I think you've got to clear all your expectations and understand that you have a foot size, not a shoe size, number one. So just because you're a size in a certain brand doesn't mean that you're the same size in another brand. So it's really learning that you have your foot size. A rule of thumb is to look at your longest toe, which isn't necessarily your big toe. It could be your second one, and have a thumb in between that and the end of the shoe when you're buying shoes. So you want to have a bit of space. And, like you said, Angel, you've got to consider different things. So what is your training volume? What intensity you're doing? What surface are you doing it on are all things that you have to consider when you're buying shoes. And a lot of people, especially if you're not a professional athlete, you'll use the same shoes to run in and walk in. So you don't need different shoes, but you've got to have the shoe that can do both of those things. Yeah.
So when it comes to shoes, the best advice that you could give would be to actually go to a store and try on different types of shoes and see what works best for you?
100%. So walking around in a shop for 2 minutes isn't really that effective when it comes to buying shoes. A lot of places now let you go and try shoes. So different running clubs will bring in shoes and you can try them out. So you get a better feel for them. And Singapore being so hot, you may have to go up half a size just to allow for your feet to swell. So trying a pair of shoes on at the end of the day is always good because your foot's generally a bigger size at that time as well. So, look for the places that have got the treadmill in the store that will let you try on the shoes and walk in them for a bit longer, or that you can take home and try and return if they're not right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Are there really places like that?
Yeah, not so much here, but, definitely, I mean, the US is a big one for that. You can take them for 30 days and try them, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. And they donate, if you do return them, which is such a small percentage, they actually donate them to homeless shelters.
That's nice. Okay,
so a
that's
really
nice.
great initiative. Yeah.
So it's a lot of trust between the store and the customer as well, isn't it?
Right.
Absolutely. So that's when you've got a professional fitting your shoes for you, you won't need to return them.
Yeah.
Right.
So, there are some injuries that are very common when it comes to walking and running. Now, I've had an experience with shin splints before. Now, these are really painful injuries, right? What exactly is a shin splint, and how do we avoid it?
So it's awful. Absolutely. It's that nagging feeling at the front of your leg. So that really painful thing. It almost feels like your bone might be breaking, and it hurts if you press on it. So generally it's caused by body mechanics. So where your foot is striking. But most of the time it's from activity when you've ramped up too fast, too soon. So it's overuse. And then, another one is bone density, which is a big one for women, not so much for men. So that's generally how it's caused.
Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Is there any way to prevent it? Do shoes come into play when it comes to shin splints?
Absolutely. So you've got to make sure that your arch is supported really well with your shoes. So that's a really big one. Obviously, as I said, ramping up too fast is bad. So follow that 10% rule. Don't increase anything by more than 10% per week. And training things like your hip and core is going to help it as well. And looking at your running stride. So maybe if you're a runner and you're getting shin splints, look at increasing your cadence. So the amount of steps you take. So shortening your steps and taking more steps may help as well.
Right. And improving your bone density, as Nat mentioned early on. Drink more cow's milk. Angel.
No.
Okay, sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Let's work out with Nat, all right? Set number 2 coming up next on The Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Lady Gaga with Born This Way on 1FM 91.3.
It doesn't matter if you...
All right.
Ava, crumple up a piece of paper.
Just joking.
And then aim it at Glenn and then just throw it.
All right, guys. Back for the next set. We're going to start with those deadlifts, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's work the back of the legs. These are great. Help you look good in shorts.
Oh, Sean, are you saying that there's a vinyl, is it?
No, nobody knows.
Oh, right, okay. Is it on our Facebook?
home viewers,
page?
vinyl
is
number
it?
2.
Vinyl number 2 is the second one?
I'm
Okay.
gonna give them all the answer now. What's the first?
It's only Mondays, fine.
Why don't we tell them how many there'll be by Friday?
Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Just
Then
give them
becomes
the
a
numbers
guessing
then.
game.
Oh, the stretch feels so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we lying or
Yeah.
are we telling the truth?
Liar, liar.
Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to do the overhead press then. So just relax, shake it out. Work on those.
You need to get like heavier kettlebells. So I think they're quite nice. It's a nice feel.
It's a nice feel, yeah.
Yeah.
So someone commented
Okay.
saying that they just got a new pair of Nike running shoes and his toenail keeps getting bruised.
Oh, wrong size shoe.
Wrong
Or
sizing.
maybe there's a nail inside your shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, wrong size shoe, definitely.
Just cut a hole in
Yeah.
the shoe, the toe.
Doesn't stick out.
Get a pedicure.
Yes, and that's another thing. Keep your toenails short. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, 10 seconds. Really push through. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're doing those knee drives. Yeah, they're definitely, people buy them way too small, and, you know, you've got to consider what socks you're wearing with them as well, too.
But I like the tip about shopping for shoes at the end of the day because that's when your feet are most swelled after walking around.
I never knew your feet could swell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
oh
as
gosh, yeah.
even as someone
Dress
on
shoes
stage.
and all that, yeah.
Even as someone on stage, you always shop for your shoes at the end of the day, not in the morning.
Or
Yeah,
at
because
least
you spend-
after you've been walking around quite a bit.
I
Because you
just
then your
spend so
feet
much
swell.
time on stage standing.
buy my shoes online, so I just filter by cheapest, whichever got discount.
But
Yeah, but
even
it's a
if-
size
yeah.
as well, right?
It's the size, and even if you've got the same brand and the same style, and it might be the, you know, version 6, it still could be sized
Slightly
differently.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people are flat-footed, so
Yeah.
Like me, yeah.
So you've got to then take pronation into account as well. Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Pronation.
Pronation.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's when you're going in or out, or if you've got a neutral foot.
Yeah. Like my left foot goes in.
Okay.
Left foot
Yeah.
goes in.
In.
my
at
my
the
feet
ankle.
definitely go inwards.
Go in. So
Yeah,
you've
they
got
go-
your arches collapse then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I
Yeah.
look like a platypus.
Which is why that's why in my shoes I have arch support.
Have you got flat feet?
No, I've got my arches are collapsing, so I have arch support.
So is that not the same thing as
It's the same
a flat
thing. In
foot?
other
It's the
words,
same, right?
FD's feet are getting flat.
yeah.
Oh, right. Later on in
Yeah,
life.
heading that way, yeah.
Getting
Oh.
wow.
Is that the muscle that's weakened or something?
A lot of times it's just hereditary.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, flat-footedness, yeah.
Nat, just for the Renegade Row exercise,
Yes, which we
hip,
just finished.
yeah, I know. The hip, does it have to go down and like into a plank position, or can it be up?
It should be in a plank position.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, should try and keep it flat in a plank position. And if you keep your feet wider, it gives you a bit more balance as well to do it.
Noise.
All right, guys, last one.
I'm so excited to challenge myself. I've
Good.
I've not been this motivated in a while.
Oh, wow.
Man
Take
boobs will
it.
do that to you.
Yeah, one day at a time. Don't think about 6 weeks. Just think about today.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
And don't
whole-
overdo it.
And the whole split workout thing that I'm gonna do. It's like
Yeah, like
Let's. Yeah, don't come back in 1 week and go, oh my God, I've hurt my back now. I can't work out for 6 months. Okay, please don't.
No
take it
chance of
easy.
that. Come on.
Take it easy.
You know it's going to happen.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
then instead of working out for shopping for workout equipment at like LB or something, he'll have to shop for bras.
Right?
no.
Your sports bra.
Actually, you know, I think the man boobies thing is not an issue. You know, it's like a whole week of like maybe push-ups will
Define
That'll
those.
solve
Yeah.
the problem.
Tone the area.
Yeah,
We'll
but you
tone
want
the
to
area.
lose the weight. You don't want to. You want to tone and lose, right?
No, I'm gonna be working out with a lot of weights as well.
So you're going to be bulking up.
I'm not gonna bulk up. I'm just gonna tone up. Because you can work out with weights and tone up. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
For
bulk up.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll take about 3 weeks to see a difference.
3
Okay.
weeks.
Okay, that's
Okay.
about 20 something days. So.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Almost.
21 to 28 days normally.
Time flies.
You can do it, Glenn.
Of course I can. I've done it.
Consistency.
I've done it before.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, later got
That's
that.
really
Right,
interesting.
Shawnee?
Yeah. Curry stingray, let's go.
like Nat, I've found that I feel I haven't put on weight, but I have put on weight on the scale.
Yes.
But my
Which-
clothes still fit. So what's up with that?
Yeah, so that's, I mean, I hate scales. to
Yeah,
be
so do
fair.
I. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
jump on it a lot, but I mean, I jumped on it recently. I'm like, holy cow, I'm not that weight, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think as you get older, the scale number changes, not for the better necessarily, but your body shape also changes. So if you've been working out, you've put on muscle, which takes up this much room as a kilo, and a kilo of fat takes up this much room. So,
Right.
you know, you may be fat burning, and that's then turned into muscle. So if your clothes are the best way to
Yeah.
determine how you're feeling. So if they're fitting you, that scale number means nothing. It could just
Okay.
be some water weight that you've had as well too, especially for females. So, you know, you could have eaten something the day before that's impacted it. So definitely, I always have that pair of jeans that I put on that I know makes the difference.
Awesome. And get rid of the clothes that don't fit you.
Yeah, feel good and it just feel good.
Yeah.
Just buy a bigger size.
No, it's like nothing worse than putting on a pair of jeans and then feeling fat in them. You know what I
Yes.
See,
mean?
the problem is I can't get rid of the clothes that don't fit me because I won't have a wardrobe left.
Oh, no.
That's why these days you need to buy hyper stretch jeans.
Yeah.
And replay makes the best.
There you go. This broadcast is brought to you by Replay.
You know, the other thing I wanted to ask you about, Nat, is when I walk, and particularly if I walk long distances, you know, the longer I walk, I get a really bad pain across the top of my foot.
Oh, I've had that before.
What is that?
Is that the metatarsal?
That area. That
The-
area
Yeah.
begins to really hurt.
Yeah, it's, you know, number one, look at how tight you're doing your shoes up because
Okay.
you might be constricting some things. And it still could be heel strike based on how your foot mechanics is going. So you're putting a strain on the top of that foot. So just because it's sore on the top doesn't mean that it's not coming from the bottom
From the
still.
bottom.
And even things like tight calves could impact something like that. So
Oh.
so rolling out your calves.
Or your
is gonna
ankle as
help.
well?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to help that. So if you've got a foam roller, or
Yeah.
even I think like things like a hockey ball or a lacrosse ball is great to roll your calf out on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Sean's got one.
Yeah.
Roll your calves out, and you'll find that it'll loosen the muscles. So a lot of the times, where the pain is doesn't necessarily mean that's where it's actually coming from.
You
think
mentioned too tight. Sorry. go ahead.
I think I may know the problem, FD.
What?
It's your deformed foot. You mentioned just now.
Yeah.
It's not a
You said it was-
deformed foot.
Wait, talk about his
You make
deformed
him
foot on air.
sound. You make him sound like a
terrible. Now I've
Hunchback
got
of Notre
deformed
Dame or
Okay, wait, we
something.
do one traffic first. Deformed foot on air.
FM 91.3 traffic.
Stay with us, folks. We're going to be talking about my deformed feet in a minute. But traffic for now, usual delays across the expressways. Look out for the AYE towards Tuas. An accident after Jurong Pier Road exit. Avoid lane 1. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Drive safely today, as long as you don't have deformed feet.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. In case you're wondering, I mean, we're with Natalie Dow, Rockstar Arms, and we're talking about FD's deformed feet. I'm sorry.
He sounds like Quasimodo.
The reason
Wanna
why
see my hunch
the
too?
reason why I said deformed feet is because FD admitted to us earlier on that I mean he's not
got deformed
flat-footed. I mean I'm flat-footed, and Angel's a little flat-footed as well. And we have problems with our arches, and that's the reason why we're flat-footed. So FD has never been flat-footed, but he tells us that his arches are collapsing
Well,
right
it's
now.
because my pronation is inward.
Yes.
So I would imagine that is collapsing arches, right?
Yeah, overpronation.
Yeah.
Rolling in. Yeah.
Does that
rolling in.
happen with age? Is that common?
No, it's not not necessarily an age thing, but it's because other people then roll out, which is supinate.
Yeah.
So really, that's when you really need to look at strengthening your hips, your glutes, and so your foot doesn't roll in as much. So looking at the strength of your leg to try and adjust that.
Yeah, because I thought that was what was causing, because I also have tilted hips.
Yes.
But I don't. But my legs are the same length. Because I went to an orthopedic surgeon the other day to get it checked out, and he says normally if you have tilted hips, one of your legs might be slightly longer than the other, but I don't. So he said the first thing I need to get down to doing is swim more.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first thing you start to do before you start thinking of any other exercise. Get into the pool and swim. That's the first thing you
have so many issues. All of a sudden, deformed feet doesn't sound so bad anymore.
So bad.
Deformed hips as well.
So his hips are not deformed. He already said like his leg length is the same. It's just that his hips are going sideways.
Yeah, my hips are going.
Does he have any hope?
I got one hip that's happier than the other.
No.
But there are many people out there like FD.
Yes. Yeah, Nat, is that a problem maybe with sitting down too much, not exercising enough? What could be the cause of something like FD's problem?
Absolutely. And, he's actually quite unique because most people have one leg longer than the other, you'll find. So, you don't have that problem. But absolutely, from bad posture, from not moving, from wearing the wrong shoes too. So even wearing shoes that are worn out too much is a massive problem for people. So, you can solve a lot of problems by making sure your shoes aren't old and worn out to give you that extra support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with the hips I've got right now, and I kid you not, if my heels start to wear out, I can feel it in my hips.
Yeah. So your hips don't lie?
Wait, my hips don't lie. I'm Shakira's best friend.
Oh dear.
Any last words, Nat?
No, I think go check your shoes, everyone. Make sure that you've got good arch support, as we've talked about. And if we don't wear shoes out anymore. So, think about how long you've had them for and how many kilometers you've walked in them. And even if they look new, it's probably still time to, replace them. So have a think about that.
Okay.
Buy
new shoes then.
Thank you so much, Nat. You know what? Next week, I'll check in with you, and I'll be 83 kilograms.
Wow. Hey, there's a lot of people on our Facebook page saying they want to do the 28 days with you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can absolutely give everyone a free code for the app for the 28-day program if they tag me on the Facebook page. I'm happily send each of them a free code.
Oh, fantastic. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, just for the record, I've paid for it. So I feel like everybody else should be paying for it. We should be supporting Natalie Dow. Come on.
Right.
Nat is like, why didn't you just reach out?
No, but it's okay. You deserve it.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to come up with an app,
It's $29.90, am I right?
Correct.
For 28 days, so it's like $1 a day. It's very worth it.
Yeah.
$1 a day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Nat. See you next week.
Is that how much I paid for it? $29.99. $29.99.
That's why I said $29.99.
You said $29.90. There you go. You missed out the 9 cents.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, Nat. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. Up next is Bibi Chia, our principal dietitian. Good morning, Bibi.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're going to play a song in a while, but before I play the song, what's all that in front of you, and what are you whipping up today?
Well, October is Cancer Awareness Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so today's topic is going to be about nutrition and breast cancer. And we're going to whip up a pink ice pop.
Ooh, pink ice pops. Nice.
Okay, how appropriate, especially since I mentioned early on that, I feel like I'm having man boobies right now. And I've got to get, I've got to get back into shape. Yes. Okay, anyway, here's Roxette with Listen to Your Heart on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Good morning.
It's funny you say that, Glenn, because a lot of people think that breast cancer is only for women, but men can get breast cancer
we
as
should go
well.
for
Yeah.
mammograms as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very true. Very, very true.
It doesn't mean.
Okay.
I mean, visually, if you have man boobies, you are
No.
more prone or anything like that. You know.
No, it just means it's easier for you to get a mammogram if you need to.
Thanks, Angel. Okay, all right, BB. They're making fun of me. See.
Yes. What is that big machine in front of you? The big black box.
Yes, so this is the blast chiller. I have been asked a couple of times, how does it really look like? And it looks a bit like a microwave oven, I have to say.
That's not what I imagined. Yeah.
It's a reverse microwave.
Yeah. And apart from blast chilling, well, this machine also does fermenting. It helps to reheat your meals. And so you could actually cook and immediately freeze your food into minus 18 degrees. So it is very functional, especially if you're doing a lot of meal preps. So I've done many little projects with this machine before, and it's been really convenient.
How quickly does it freeze something?
When you turn it on, it goes to 0 in just a couple of minutes. And to chill something, maybe till it's like nicely cold, about 20 minutes. And to bring it to frozen within 1 to 2 hours, it's frozen. So it depends on what you put inside. So today I'm using a Zoku mold. I'm not sure if anyone's seen this before. So you just pour some liquid in there, and then you put
ice cream.
the feet in. Yes, and you get ice lollies. And so we're going to put that inside the blast chiller.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice. Okay, so you October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Can you tell us a little bit more about the stats and what's being done?
So each year in Singapore, 2,000 women get diagnosed with breast cancer, and over 400 of them die from the disease. And so the risk is really high. 1 in 13 women will get breast cancer in their lifetime. And it is higher in other countries, such as in the US, it's 1 in 8. And there are a couple of risk factors, and that includes, your weight. And weight is one of the key factors of one of the risk. And so just now when Natalie spoke about, a 28-day challenge, I want to be on a challenge as well.
Yeah, let's all do it. I also want to do it.
The 28-day program.
Yes, and it's really nice to end October with 2 or 4 kilos lighter.
Absolutely.
I think 6 kilos is her challenge, right? Natalie's challenge?
Well, it's Glenn's
No, it's
challenge
Glenn's
to get rid of
self-challenge.
6 kilos.
I'm 86.5 now. I was at 80. So
he wants
I
to
need
go
to get
down,
rid
yeah.
of the 6.5. You cannot, BB. You get rid of 6 kilos, you'll disappear. No?
I probably need 2 or 3, and
No,
then
you
I can
don't.
prepare myself for Christmas.
You don't
Gain
need
the 2 or 3 over Christmas.
You look fabulous as it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Cannot 2 or 3, you'll be too thin already.
Yeah.
Maybe
BB, this
at most, maybe 500 grams. Just lose 500 grams.
That's lunchtime later. Just don't have that.
But BB, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In all honesty, can your diet help reduce the risk of developing breast cancer?
I think this is a really good question. The reason is because there are a lot of myths around, and it is important that we bust all these myths. With certain foods able to prevent cancer. Now, the diet or the food does not work alone. Then again, having a healthy diet does improve our immunity, prevent diseases, and so it can definitely support us, especially women who are going through treatment. Will need to make sure they eat well. And if we're going to eat better, there is also a chance that it can help us prevent breast cancer. So there are a few things in the diet that we can talk about, especially the topic of soy, right? A lot of women are concerned. In fact, men are concerned as well, whether soy is good or not.
That's where Glenn got his man boobs.
From what? From eating soy?
No, because of the estrogen. They claim that if you eat too much soy, it's going to cause too much estrogen in your body.
Oh, I don't think mine was because of soy. Mine was because of lontong and nasi lemak, I think. Yes, I don't take much soy, actually.
But BB, that is a complete myth, right? This whole estrogen myth?
Yes, that's right. So, in fact, soy is protective. And the earlier you start, that means the younger you eat soy foods, the greater the protection is. And so, it is important to also take note that there are more natural soy-based foods versus very processed soy-based foods. So, there are people who say, you know what, I want to eat more soy, but then it's in the form of like soy nuggets and soy sausages, and that does not really help to protect you. The more natural soy-based foods are like soy milk
Tofu.
or
Tofu.
tempeh. And so this machine I've used to ferment tempeh.
Oh, nice.
And it turns out well because it's just at the right temperature. It's dark and it's sealed. And in fact, even if you don't have this machine, you can make tempeh at home as well.
So, Bibi, you were saying about diets helping to reduce the risk of breast cancer. Is this the same kind of diets that you would have to reduce the risk for any cancer?
That's right. So one of the key things about diets like that is that you have to start young, as well as apart from that, other aspects of health has to be there, such as exercise. So exercise is a huge part of cancer prevention. In my opinion, first of all, it controls your weight. When your weight is in control, a lot of these cancer risk is brought down. And also exercise does also help to control the female's estrogen levels. And so it's important to get up and get moving.
Okay.
Yeah, so all you fatty boom-booms tuned in right now, make sure you be like me and, try and
Do something about
do
it.
something about it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Go out and buy a spin bike right now and a treadmill.
Yeah.
Or if you can't buy a spin bike or treadmill, go out there and walk or swim.
Something.
If you can. Okay, so Bibi, how are you going to make what you're going to make?
Okay, so it's really simple. It's a 3-ingredient recipe, and this is to also help people cut out excessive sugar, excessive preservatives, additives that could be found in frozen desserts. So if you take a look at some of the different E numbers, they are actually found a lot in frozen, dairy products. And so today we're going to make a 100% natural soy and berry ice pop. I really like this recipe because it means you could put anything in there. You could choose different types of fruits. And the sweetener I'm using today, just a tiny bit, because the soy milk is unsweetened, is just a little bit of maple syrup.
Nice.
And you need a mold, something like that. You don't need a cute one like this one. You could just have a regular ice pop mold and it works as well. It's just that, I really like these. They turn, when you pull them out, they become like little characters like a penguin, a walrus. So it's really, really cute. Yeah.
I think I've got some unicorn ones in my cupboard. I want to make some ice cream.
You ladies and unicorns. Okay, anyway.
No, it was
traffic
given to
update.
me, so-
Traffic update. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
Stand by in 3, 2.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
Usual delays across the expressways. Few areas to look out for. The AYE towards Tuas, a vehicle broken down. This is after Keppel Road exit. MCE towards the AYE, a vehicle broken down after Maxwell Road exit. That's about it for now. If you're out and about, please stay within the speed limit. Make sure you have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome to the Big Show and the Big Show TV with Fatty Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean. And
dear.
we also have Bibi Chia, our principal dietitian, with us, which is why you are so important, Bibi, especially to me right now, because I'm going to try and work out a little bit more, eat healthier. So expect maybe a few text messages from me from time to time asking you what I should eat. So you are making healthy ice cream today, healthy popsicles, right?
Yes, that's
You know
right.
what I had last night?
Haagen-Dazs.
Hot fudge
Ice
sundae
cream.
from McDonald's.
There
So
you
I guess
go.
maybe that's not too good. And before that, you know what I had? Strawberry ice cream from Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, no. On the same day?
Yeah. 2 hours apart.
Oh, wow. And what do you have for dinner?
Hokkien mee.
Oh, there you go.
Fried Hokkien mee.
So I don't think
You're
it's
on
just
your way
breakfast
to 60 kilos.
Yeah. What do you mean on the way to
that was
60
quite
kilos?
funny.
What do you
No, I
mean?
know.
I'm 86.5 now.
It's called sarcasm.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yes, yeah. All right, so
Bibi.
Bibi, today
Yeah.
it is October, and that means it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Earlier on the Big Show TV, you were telling us a little bit about the numbers of women who are diagnosed with breast cancer every year. Can you just do a recap for our radio listener, please?
Yeah, sure. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you will be able to see a lot of activations around, raising the awareness of breast cancer, diagnosis, prevention, etc. And so the reason is because the statistics is actually quite alarming. So 2,000 women every year in Singapore get diagnosed with breast cancer, and 400 of them will die from this disease. And that puts us at 1 in 13 women will get breast cancer at some point in their life. And it's higher in other countries where obesity rates are higher, say like in the US is 1 in 8. And so it is important to eat well, keep ourselves healthy, exercise, have a healthy weight in order to reduce the risk of breast cancer.
Okay, so what about the myth behind soy? Because a lot of people try to avoid soy because this whole thing about it adding more estrogen to your hormones and stuff like that. Is that true?
In fact, soy products are protective. So the earlier you start, so the studies are saying that the earlier you introduce soy to the diet, the more protective it is. And when we say soy foods, we're not referring to very highly processed soy foods such as, soy nuggets, sausages, and more so natural soy foods such as soy milk, tempeh, natural tofu. So those are good sources of soy protein and chemicals.
Okay. Bibi, I'm the people's DJ, right? So, I've always called myself that, right? There are many people out there who say you shouldn't consume this, you shouldn't consume that. But for me, it's very simple. My weight aside, I just want to say that everything in moderation is actually the best way to go, right? Because then at least you have a little bit of a balanced diet. Because there's some people who, let's say, cut certain things out from their diet completely. You don't know whether it's a balanced diet or not. Because if you're cutting out, let's say if I were to cut out dairy products, like altogether, and not really having the knowledge to replace those dairy products with other foods, then I'm going to be deficient in certain vitamins and minerals, correct?
Yeah, so balance is always something that we want to help patients achieve. And also more good eating days than bad eating days. So that should help you balance out where you can enjoy, your lifestyle, the foods that you love, but at the same time learn to take back, on some days, and eat well. Say, for example, Mondays to Fridays, you eat well. And then say on Sunday, did you have Hokkien mee, is it?
Yes.
So only Sunday, I would choose one meal to really enjoy what you love to eat. And yes, knowledge is really powerful. Knowing what harms your health and what is good for your health actually raises the awareness, and people psychologically want to eat better and want to do better if they know how to do so.
Yeah, that's true.
Is popiah healthy?
It can be.
Yeah, it can be actually, because there's not that much in it if you think about it. A lot of it is raw stuff.
Unless you eat 4 at one go. lah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I had 2.
See, not
For
too
lunch.
Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, that's okay, right, baby? Something like that. It's fairly light. That's what I would think as well.
Yes, so if you do eat out, popiah is one of the healthiest dishes because it helps encourage everybody to eat more vegetables. It comes with a little bit of carbohydrate, a little bit of sodium, but look, it's mostly made of vegetables. So it is very healthy.
I washed it down with a can of Guinness Stout, by the way.
Of course you did. There you go. It completely cancelled out the
You were going
healthiness
so
of,
well there.
popiah, yeah.
Oh dear.
Let's make pink ice pops.
We're with Bibi Chia, and we'll continue to talk to her and see what she's whipping up for us on The Big Show TV. Meantime, here's the beautiful, sexy Camila Cabello with Havana right here on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3.
Ooh, nah. All right.
Okay,
in
so
case people are counting.
3? 3.
already.
Okay. 3 vinyls.
In case.
Okay.
We're only going to do that today, yeah?
And we'll announce the name of the winner, right? Who will be getting the customized Big Show T-shirt on Monday. Next Monday.
That's right. Yeah. So you have from today to Friday. Okay, how do we make pink ice pops, baby?
Yes.
Very simple. You need a blender. Any blender will work. And you need some fruits today because it's all about pink, the pink color. So I'm using a mix of strawberries and blueberries, about a cup. In fact, I have more than a cup over here. I'm just going to top that into the blender.
I'm going to make that seriously today because I have that.
I'm thinking right after the show, I know what I'm doing.
And it's so simple because we might have some fruits that we have not consumed and left in the fridge or freezer. Now this is the time to take them out. And then I have about a cup of soy milk, and this is unsweetened soy milk. And actually, even if you don't put them in the freezer as an ice pop, you get a really nice smoothie as well.
A nice pink smoothie, right? Yeah.
So a little bit of maple syrup. Now, all kinds of sweeteners is considered sugar, but I would say something natural would be better. And every time we buy maple syrup in the house, we will all do a small shot fest.
Will the fruit be a sweetener enough if you don't want to add the maple syrup?
Yes, you can actually just blend it like that. It is sweet enough. And because I'm making these also for my kids, so just make a little bit more.
Sweeter. Yeah.
But you put berries in there, right? Berries are so sour.
Not always.
Not always.
In fact, the frozen ones tend to be sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are harvested at its ripest and snack frozen. While, sometimes, in fact, the store-bought ones could be sour.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit noisy. I'm just going to blend this in.
Sour to me is natural. If it's sweet, I always feel like
fake,
they must have
It's
injected
added.
some sugar into the fruit.
Or some stabilizers.
It's a nice purple.
Oh, it's not so pink, is it?
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. You know when it'll become purple rain? If she blends it without the lid on.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, actually, you're right. In fact, this blender it doesn't detect if it has a lid or not. So
Right.
some do detect if you have a lid on. I've never done that, and I will not try.
Yeah,
And that is it. That's all the ingredients that are going in and to freeze.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
So I think it's really natural, and it doesn't require any other eggs or dairy or cream. So really healthy.
So I'm assuming because you haven't put any freezing agent or you haven't put any preservatives in, it won't hold frozen too long. You've got to eat it quite quickly, right?
I've tried.
I haven't tried.
It does freeze quite well.
Okay.
It's just that it will not have a creamy texture like ice cream. So this recipe is better for a ice pop.
Ice pop. Okay.
Okay. Shift this aside.
Which is why this will never be sold at McDonald's.
That is true.
No, but I used to make nice cream. So if you add a banana to it, it becomes like soft serve ice cream from McDonald's, and it doesn't taste like banana. It's really really
No,
good.
you can't say that.
I promise you.
Can't be
I
as
promise
good
you.
as the ice cream at McDonald's.
I'll make it one day, and you guys can try it.
Okay.
Pause.
Actually, soya bean with banana tastes really good.
Yes,
It's a great combination.
I didn't know that soy could go so well with fruits and ice cream till I started working for when I was I think it was 16. I did a part-time job in this smoothie shop, and it was part of the recipe, and it was lovely. So do try. It doesn't always have to be milk or yogurt. It could be soy too.
But smoothies are the best, lah. The other day I was at the petrol kiosk because at Shell now they've got Boost, right?
Yeah, they do.
So I felt like a smoothie, and so I went with, I just wanted like a protein smoothie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was delicious.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So delicious.
Boost juice.
Can you do this with yogurt as well, BB? Will it freeze well?
Yes. So the previous batch I did was with yogurt. So again, I fermented my own yogurt using this machine. And it took 8 hours to make the yogurt. So it's just overnight. And then in the morning when I wake up, I had fresh yogurt.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So to make your own yogurt, you don't even need to buy a starter. You can just buy a good quality yogurt and grow your own. And interestingly, when you make your own yogurt, it will taste like the mother yogurt as well. So it's really interesting. So
What is
You
the
can take
mother
yogurt.
yogurt?
So you can take yogurt, like a scoop of yogurt, to make more yogurt.
That's called the mother yogurt?
The probiotics. I think the mother yogurt is basically the original one,
starter.
right? The starter.
The
Yeah, it's the
starter.
starter.
yes, that's right. So if you buy, say, a yogurt and you have a whole large tub of it, keep about maybe, say, 120 mils, and then you can mix that with 900 mils of milk.
It'll
and then
become yogurt.
It will become yogurt, yeah.
Oh,
But make sure you
wow.
pasteurize, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the stuff in apple cider vinegar as well, they call the mother as well.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
see all the residue at the bottom,
residue,
that's called
yeah.
the mother as well.
Oh, it's all
because
mother.
fermented.
Where's the father?
No, it's a woman's world.
Yeah, you just remember
There
the
you
father's
go, you
not
see.
important.
Father's not important, yeah.
Not
Yep.
important.
When it comes
And that's
to
how the
fermenting.
fight started.
Yes. That's how the war started.
Yeah.
The war of the mothers.
That's right. So I'm just going to pop that into the blast freezer. I can't really work this.
Yes,
machine
the middle
from
button,
here.
yes.
Yes, the middle button. I'm seeing it from a reflection
Mirror.
like opposite. Yeah. So there is, you can see there are many functions over here, and one of them is the blast freezing. Because it's going to make some noise. So I will blast freeze it. I'll take some photos and put it onto Food Tales for everybody to
crazy is
take
that?
a look.
Blast
Fantastic.
freezing
It's a
it.
reverse microwave. I love it.
Oh,
Good.
wow.
It's good for alcohol. Very good for wine and beer that you bring back.
Superb. Huh?
Absolutely. And if you don't need it, you can unplug it. And so it doesn't have to be like a fridge where you're consuming energy 24 hours a day. So you only turn it on when you need it. And if you put frozen food in there and you leave for work and just put on a timing, it will keep it frozen and then reheat it just at the time when you reach home. So it keeps chilled
Wow.
and then reheats.
What? It heats up as well?
Yes, up to 80 degrees. So you can slow cook, pasteurize.
How do you do this? So you do this while you're out?
Yes. So you can
There's an app.
it's programmed over here.
Oh, it's programmed there, right?
pre-timing,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So you pre-do it. So can you actually use it like as a wine chiller if you're not using it as a blast chiller or
Yes.
anything else?
Yes, so it can cool your wine to the right temperature in a very short time as well. So if your friends come over, your bottle of wine, chuck it in.
Chuck it in it.
Yeah, and press bottle chill. And if you do batch make certain food items such as, I don't know, a bird nest or people make sea cucumber in advance, you can then blast chill or blast freeze in this before putting it into your freezer.
I want to blast chill anything. I just dump it in my freezer.
Yeah.
But you have to still
Overnight and you're
Blast chill. Like no choice, lah. I don't have this Irinox. so-
Yeah.
Is it called Irinox?
Yes, it's
Aeronautics.
Aeronautics Elite, Fresco Elite, and they of course have bigger versions. But I think for home use, this is a perfect size. It stows away or in a corner like a microwave oven, so it doesn't take up too much space.
It's not as big as it looks here, right? Because I mean, you've put it. I mean, you're behind. Because I feel like I can take you and put you in the.
I feel like it's huge.
It's huge,
yeah.
right? It looks huge.
It's
huh?
not like tuck away and like store it in your storage kind of thing.
No, it's because I am behind the machine,
Right.
and,
It's in
and so the
front
machine
of
looks
you.
like, it's taking half the screen as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So that's
Just like when you take photos with somebody, your partner, or what, you always want to be behind. So if you're in front, you look bigger, and fatter.
6 kilos lighter.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, for me now, I have to stand at the back all
Behind,
the time.
all the-
Yes.
Use a wide angle lens.
Okay, thank you, BB, so much.
Thank you, everybody. Do check out all the Breast Cancer Awareness Month activities and participate. See you,
Perfect.
everybody.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I think so. For breast cancer awareness, right? The color is pink, correct?
That's right.
Yes,
yeah,
it's pink.
Okay.
It's pink.
I'm gonna
yeah,
wear a
so-
pink shirt tomorrow.
I need to buy
Yeah,
one.
you can wear pink. Yeah, and it's pink ribbons that go around as well. People wear pink ribbon to create awareness for breast cancer as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, is it?
Month.
Is it
October.
Yes,
for the month of
yes.
October.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the month. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe
Yeah.
I should dye my hair pink.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Sure.
Then better do it quick because we're already 4 days in.
Okay, I do fast.
It's okay, only 4 days
That's
in, no
why.
problem. Still,
3
not
weeks.
too late. Not too late at all.
Not too
so
late,
tomorrow
yeah.
we all have an item of pink on us. How about that?
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Okay, all right.
Just
Fantastic.
For tomorrow, you know?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Breast Cancer
Yeah.
Awareness Day on the Big Show.
All right. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Share the video.